Good evening, my revolutionaries. It is the leader of the rideshare revolution. The realest, the funniest, the handsomest, and the beardedest driver on YouTube. And there's no one watching yet. I know you're all going to flood in all at once. All right, we got one. Oh yeah, let me put my seatbelt on. What's up? What's up, James? How y'all doing tonight? Everybody doing well? Paula, how you doing? You're gonna be the king of Philly rideshare until I show up, and then I'm gonna be the fucking king. I want to be the king of Uber in America. You're out Ubering. Good. Today was a bit of a bust for Via. It was very slow. You're the queen of Uber. You made $300 yesterday. Good. It's been very slow in Chicago lately. I don't know why it's been such a slow week. Maybe because the weather's nice. People are like riding the bike or taking the bus. I'm really not sure. Yeah, via there was too much dead time on the app today. I had a very busy morning, but afternoon was dead. So I think like the most you can make for Via is probably $1,100 a week for like 55 hours, which isn't that great. Paula, Via is only in Chicago, Washington, D.C., and New York City. It's only in 3 markets. But I mean, if they get a bigger demand for it, it might grow. I can see how Via can grow. It's got a couple of things holding it back. You got it right? Yeah, it's only 3 markets. Let's get this to like, the rates are 1.5 in Philly. Good. Let's get this to like 60 watchers so we can I can show your personal driver what it's like to actually get some viewers on a live chat. Let's get this going, guys. We got we're trying to set the tone. Via sucks in Washington D.C. It does, or Via sucks for drivers, or it just sucks in general. I love live chats too. That's why I do them so often. It sucks for drivers. What are your earnings like down there, Tyron? Manny says you should be busy tomorrow and some snow. I'll be out there at 3:30. I'm gonna try to get out early tomorrow, but I've been so tired lately, man. It's because I started working out. I'm doing cardio, and that just makes me just not want to leave my bed in the morning. I'll just grab my cat and pull her next to me, and then she starts purring, and I'm like, okay, I could lay her for like 10 more minutes. And then 2 hours later, I'm like, fuck! You buy the Nitro Vegan Coffee, iced coffee from Target. That's some interesting news. Paula says she knows the feeling. That keeps me awake. I can't drink that much coffee. It makes me run to the bathroom. And not the kind of bathroom I can fix with a water bottle. You were horse training again today? Are you a certified horse trainer? I could have like 1 cup of coffee. If I have more than that, it's just like, oh, you are certified. I was gonna be like, oh, are you just like yeah, I'm a professional. Yeah, trust me. Hunter jumper. I don't know what that is. I rode a horse once when I was like 4 years old, and it threw me off, and I never rode a horse ever again. That traumatized me. I can never watch Black Beauty after that. My friend does Via. He's not doing too great. The money is better down here. Honestly, earnings-wise, Via is not the best app. But it's because of demand. If Via had the same demand as Uber, you would be seeing some pretty good income. You're right about the low-income people complain a lot. They lie to say my car wasn't clean. Dude, it's always the low-income passengers, man. Always. Whenever you get I mean, unless you legitimately fuck up. Like, I've had completely safe, no-issue rides. As soon as I dropped the person off, I had a complaint on my app. Like, they just had that fucking thing ready to go. Like, they love those free rides. But that's because of the apps. The apps are just letting them do it. Until the apps curb that kind of behavior, it's going to keep on happening. Or they're just going to come up with more creative, like, excuses for what went wrong. They're going to be like, oh, he was masturbating while driving. He was hanging his head out the window while driving. Just they're going to come up with the craziest shit ever just to get free rides. Yeah, no, James, I know. I've had that happen to me where I've had passengers complain for car cleanliness. I get this thing hand car washed once a week. This thing is spotless on the inside. Your rating with Lyft has gone up from 4.9 to 4.5 since I stopped driving low-income area. Good. Just get a camera to record inside. That doesn't stop the passengers from complaining, though. That'll protect you against deactivation, but that's not going to stop them from complaining. Like, that's why I just say stop doing, like, low-income pickups. It's just you're making less money and more of a headache. So 25, guys. Let's keep this going, guys. I'm trying to show your personal driver how to get views. The most amazing thing that people with Messi's car are the people that get the best ratings. I don't know about that. How do I know it's low income? I know, trust me. You've set up your other Android to record secret video. You got a ping? Yeah, don't be watching me while you're driving for Uber. That's not a good idea. Just say no to pool in low-income areas. Honestly, that's a better idea, dude. I don't like. Best car for Uber is an 08, 09 Prius. 10s or 11s are junk. I wouldn't buy anything new for Uber. Keep the newer car for yourself. I don't know about a Prius that's that old. I think the better route to go is to get a car that's like went out of focus there. To get a car that like is like 2 or 3 years old if you want to go that route. Because when I get like my brand new car, it's gonna be like brand new. So Enclave or MDX, hey, we don't got money like that, dude. Those things are hell expensive. Yeah, Corolla wouldn't be bad. You want the Ford Taurus, police Ford Taurus? Honestly, I think my next car might be a Chevy Sonic. Have that little bubble car for like 6 months. Pay that thing off right away, you know? I'm gonna show you guys what it's like. Hey, canceled on you? I had a VIA request. I had a VIA request. Since you can see where the person is going, they're going like 2 blocks. 10K and you'd be okay to drive 3 to 4 years on a platform? Dude, where can you find an Enclave that cheap that's not driven to hell? I've been doing all the rideshare companies in Chicago. I've determined I should deliver food for Grubhub and Amazon. Most people at the airports around rush hour. Okay. 225K with 0 issues. Maintenance is cheap. Yeah, but just the age of the car would just concern me. I'm always thinking about like repairs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I use a 2014 Kia Forte. Does a good job for Ubering. That car's too tiny, man. One time I've been in 2 Kia Fortes as a passenger. Both times I was in the back seat. I felt like it was in the front seat. That car is that small. Like, but then again, I sat in the Chevy Spark or Chevy Sonic recently. I did not feel like I was in that small. Like I was that small, that big in that car. Uber Girl Polly says I have a Mercedes and the service is fun. Yeah, I would never get a German car for the maintenance costs. I had a Jetta. That thing was so expensive to maintain, and I did not drive that thing for Uber. That was an insanely expensive car. Hyundai Elantra 2013 works great. Yeah, but it's a Hyundai. I mean, come on, guys. You guys got to respect yourselves out there. I have the LX model. It's a little bigger, large trunk space. I use a Jetta TDI. Nothing but oil changes so far. Dude, Volkswagens are... Dude, those things are straight money pits, man. Everyone I know who's owned a Volkswagen, they're like, I'm never owning a Volkswagen ever again. That's including me. Those things are so expensive to maintain. I mean, literally, that car, without doing rideshare, like, that car was some real troll math. Like, that car was fucking $6,000 a year in repairs. It was nuts. You want to get another Mercedes as like doing select? I ran my new Dodge Journey fully loaded to the ground when I first started doing Uber. Good job, James. Maybe not the smartest choice. Lamborghini 4-door, light suspension, extra wagon attached to the back for full line. Yeah. Hey, that Lamborghini SUV does look pretty sick. Get you a Tesla Model 3? I'd like to. I can't afford it right now, but I'd like to. If everything works out in the next like 3 years, if all my plans come together, I might be able to get a Tesla 3. Cadillacs, there's no such thing as an ugly Cadillac. Here's the thing, Cadillac fucks up real good on their electronic Cadillacs. Those things get like 25 miles on a charge, and then you have to fill it up with gas. Uber B, that's too expensive. Like, a Mercedes with 70,000 miles, that's a money pit. Like, that's... The Tesla Model X is $120,000. It's not exactly a smart choice for Uber. I think Via's algorithm is so slow, that's why the earnings is low. No, the earnings is low because not too many people are taking the app for rides. I mean, the demand is higher now than it was before, like 7 months ago, but it's still not that high. Rideshare Boom is saying, hi, how you doing, Rideshare? 2015 Buick Enclave? Manny, those Buicks are fucking hella expensive, dude. I sued Lexus, they sold me a lemon. I'm not a big Lexus guy, I can't tell you what that's like. I've never had like a luxury automobile. Yeah, but Manny, a 2015 Enclave is like 60, that's gonna have like 60,000 miles on it. And you're gonna be paying out the ass in maintenance more than you. The maintenance won't cover the cost of the car. That's what I'm saying. It's, if that car starts at $40,000, those things are expensive. Yeah, 2014 Buick Enclave, 57K miles for 26K. That's too much fucking money. That's a bad investment, bad deal. But Manny, that car will be useless in a year. You're gonna owe $12,000 on it compared to what you're making. Yeah, but you guys are forgetting. You're forgetting that not every trip you get is going to be XL or Premium or Select. Like, if the market was sustainable and you can get, like, I would only get a used Enclave if I knew for a fact every trip would be Select or Premier or XL. Like, if I can't pay that car off in a year, I wouldn't get it. And it's hard to pay off $27,000 or $30,000 in a year. Yeah, Manny, not all your trips are Premier. I know that. You can't bullshit me. I have a 2016 Cresta 200. Yeah, the Cresta 200 is a nice car. I know this guy in California. His name is Ride with Peterson. Only do Select trips, but he makes $400 a day, and you make 10 to 12. If you're in the right market, if you know the market well enough, and you're okay with being patient, like if you're like, I heard San Francisco or San Diego, you can get a shit ton of Select rides. I heard that, but like the problem is people automatically assume that if they get a Select car, they're gonna get nothing but Select rides. Like, no, that's not the way it works. Like, you know, that's why I've had people be like, hey, I want to get into Select or XL. I'm gonna make all this money, right? I'm like, no, you're not. You might make an extra $250 a week, but it's not gonna. Everyone, I mean, I hate to use troll math, but like, very bad connection. Great. I hate to use troll math, but like, maintenance does happen. And when if you have an expensive BMW or Mercedes, and you got to get a new sensor or something, that's gonna fucking, you know, that's really gonna cut into your earnings. They're only expensive Enclave, the premium you should get, the leather trim for. I'm not getting Enclave, so I don't even know why we're talking about it. The guy said on YouTube that he only do premium trips and only drive the premium services. He admitted that he is lazy, so he can sit in the car or only wait for premium trips. I mean, if that's your strategy, that's fine, but like, I can't, I mean, I can't speak for driving for other platforms because I've never done it. It's not, you know, that's not my strategy, as you guys know. I can't be like, no, yeah, for sure. If you get a Mercedes GL wagon, you're gonna make $3,000 a week. Like, no, that's not the way it works. But yeah, Mercedes are insanely expensive cars to maintain. Have I tried Maestro? Yeah, didn't work. Get you minivan. Eventually, hey, some of those minivans are pretty nice. He makes $400 a day and only does 10, 12 trips. Be lazy, but that's pretty good. He drives a BMW. Okay, that's not smart. That a BMW 740 is like $60,000. Dude, no, bad idea. Your favorite Uber girl Paula says her favorite car is a 4MATIC. What kind of GMC Terrain do I drive? Mine is the SLE. Mine's the cheapest one you can get. Mine is the bottom of the barrel fucking GMC Terrain. I'll watch his video, but I'm not gonna fucking. I don't want to talk shit on. Everyone says I talk shit on stream, but like, that is not a smart move. $80,000 car, even if you make $2,000 a week, that doesn't really. Your expenses on an $80,000 car are insane. You have to get a 4MATIC in Chicago. Anything else? I'm not getting I will never own a Mercedes. Unless I'm fucking rich, I might get that G-Wagon because I'm a douchebag, but like, I will never own a Mercedes. And if you're doing Uber in a Mercedes, you just love fucking maintenance. He will welcome your criticism. I'm not going to criticize him. I'm not going to. What you guys realize is I don't just randomly talk shit. I fucking, if you fuck up, if you sell t-shirts or driving courses, or websites, then I'm gonna criticize the fuck out of you because you're pulling some scammy shit. But I don't just randomly go on other YouTube channels and be like, hey, by the way, I think you're doing this wrong. Like, no, that's not cool. Like, that's not my strategy. If you've got a nickname, that's because you've earned a nickname. He would not erase your comment. He would leave it right there because he's walked them all bad. That's what he said on his channel. Well, I mean, good for him. I've never heard of him until now. 270 day on Lyft in Washington, D.C. Good day. Rich Agger, how you doing, man? What's up? I'm just driving. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm going to buy some steak and go home and make it up and eat it and fall asleep because I'm tired. He is funny, yo. He's funny, I guess. I'm doing VIA for the channel. I'm gonna move across as there's another driver across from me. How much maintenance have I spent so far on my car? Believe it or not, bye Paula. Believe it or not, outside of regular oil changes and alignments, this car has 100,000 miles on it. I've spent $1,500 in repairs, and that's rounding up. You need a car. Melly says she just signed up today, still got to do the inspection, nervous as hell. Melly, don't be scared. Uber B says I need a car, might as well make money with it. Yeah, but get a good car, get a smart car. Uber B, email me if you want my advice on a really good car. He told the customer that came to his car for an UberX that I can't read the comments, too long. What does the best place to do VIA in Chicago? Mike, you can only do VIA in Chicago. Come on, Mike. I mean, VIA, you pretty much got to apply the same strategy to VIA as you do for Uber. $400 in maintenance and 3 years on a Prius. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Camry's a really good car for UberX. Honestly, for UberX, if you're trying to I think the best cars you can buy for UberX are like a Honda Accord or Toyota Camry, because those cars are built to last, and they're built to last. They're very inexpensive to fix if anything goes wrong, and they're mid-size, so you're not gonna be cramped up in this car all night. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got 3 minutes until I buy my groceries. Melly says, worth it, thanks. I'm sorry, what are you guys talking about? Oh, Melly asked if there's a charge to do the inspection. Yeah. What about Civic? I mean, here's the thing. Hondas are good cars, but if you're gonna have a car for rideshare, I would say you're better off doing a Accord rather than a Civic, because you're gonna be cramped up in that Civic. Just don't buy a Chevy Cruze. They could be expensive to fix. Chevys aren't. I mean, like I said, my next car might be a Sonic. I might own a Sonic for 6 months, but that won't be for a little while. Get that protein. I need my protein, man. I miss my days of fucking making protein shakes and all that shit. I gotta get back into that. I gotta really monitor my diet better. Camry 2018 is an awesome car, but still assembly. Are you saying assembly required, like an IKEA mattress? The Enclave. I'm not getting an Enclave. It's not worth it. It'd be too expensive to maintain, and it's not. Falafels are good to eat. What the fuck is a falafel? In Japan, so it does not have incentives. Okay. I'm not a fan of Hyundai. I'm not a fan of Hyundai. Toyota is better than Honda. I have both, and both makes. I have to say Toyota's a notch above Honda. I mean, I don't know. I trust both those brands. They both make really good cars. What car would you get for all platforms? I don't even know what car covers all platforms. What about Mini Cooper? Yeah, very funny. If you need a car to do everything, it's between the MDX, MKT. Those cars are too expensive, dude. Do you want to know what the maintenance cost on an Acura MDX is? You don't want to know. It's, unless you're a mechanic, fixing an Acura MDX will fucking wreck you. And you guys are forgetting how many miles you put on these cars. Toyota Avalon can go on all platforms in the 300. Honda has shitty transmissions. I don't know about that. Do they? I heard Nissan's transmissions are worse than Honda's. Why not Tucson? Because it's a Hyundai, and I don't like Hyundais. I'm not a Hyundai guy. I like this. I like talking cars. I do. I'm not a huge car head, but like, you don't know what car you'd get to do all platforms? I don't know what car to do on all platforms because I'm not concerned with doing all platforms right now. Like, if you really want a car, Nissan Sentra will be good. It's a lot roomy for a compact. I do like the Nissan Sentra. I mean, all platforms. You guys got to remember, all platforms. I am. Melly, no, do not quit your job. All platforms. It depends on the market, and I am not convinced you can make an insane, like, if I'm not making $2,500 or $3,000 a week to cover the costs of having an expensive car to cover all platforms, I will not do it. If you're not financially stable enough to have a car that will, I mean, you're running, don't forget, when you're driving for rideshare, you're running these cars into the ground. So, like, anything, and these expensive, a car that will operate on all platforms will be more expensive to maintain. You're not just gonna be able to drive this thing without a problem for 100,000 miles. Aaron, what's up, dude? I'm turning this thing off in like 3 minutes, so we're talking cars. Maybe you answered this already, but how long did it take you to make that on Via? How many trips? Gabriel, that took a little over 7 hours today. It was a very slow day. And about an hour of no trips online. I have a 2006 Honda Ridgeline. I love the thing. Too old for Uber and Lyft here. Had to get a rig just for rideshare. Yeah. The 300 Avalon... No, the 300 Avalon will not go on XL. Yeah, because you did a 4-hour stream, Aaron. That's why. Why am I trucking on a Prius? Very funny. I did a video on Uber X and XL cars already. Gio, one more. How long does a bull market last? I don't know what the hell you're trying to say with that. Just tell people you buy to buy a Prius like me. Hey, honestly, hey, I'm stuck between my next car will be like a Chevy Sonic or a Prius. It's whatever I can pay off. Whatever I can pay off in like 6 or 7 months. Cadillac Escalade could go on all platforms, yeah. Have you seen the cost of a Cadillac Escalade? Bad idea for rideshare. I mean, guys, okay, what you gotta understand is you have to when you look at a car, you have to look at it strategically, you know? You can't just be like, fuck yeah, $70,000 car, here comes all this money. No. Gabriel says, I'm surprised by how roomy a Prius is. Honestly, I sat in a Prius at the auto show in Chicago, and I was actually pretty surprised at how roomy it was. Only X and XL here, right? For the fucking Escalade? No. Bull Market Fuels. What is that? Good to see you, Aaron. I feel like we're interacting a lot lately. I'm your hero, bro. Oh, thank you, man. Anthony Jones, $412. Thank you, Aaron. I'll talk to you later, man. Bull market, like, yeah, someone's talking about bull market. I'm like, I don't know shit about stock. Do I look like I know anything about stock? Just buy a Chevy Suburban. No, do not buy a Chevy Suburban. Are you considering the cost of owning a Chevy Suburban? Gabriel, watch my videos. I've kind of sort of explained on Monday, but that was my worst video I've ever made. The Enclave is the lowest maintenance out of the lower maintenance than I mean, Uber B, do what you want, but those are expensive cars, man. I mean, you said $27,000 for an Enclave. I mean, you got to be careful because you might that car might crap out on you, and you're gonna owe. If you owe that much on it, you know. If you're making pay, like, I guarantee you, like, if you're not paying more than the minimum payment on your bill, on your loan, that car will be junk before you pay off the loan. Guarantee it. If any one of you buys a Chevy Suburban and you're not making like real money doing this, I will smack you. Do not ever consider buying a car over like $30,000 for rideshare. If you do, you're out of your goddamn mind. Like, that's, you got to be realistic out here, guys. You really have to. If I hear about any of you being like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a Suburban, I mean, I'd like a Suburban, but guess what? I just can't justify it. That's a $70,000 truck. You guys are seriously on crack today. What days are the best to do Uber? Melly, are you in Chicago? Yeah, Flippin says old Prius, no depreciation. I mean, yeah, that's true too. But like I said, for me, I'm always concerned about of like an older car breaking down. Melly, I have that information in a lot of my older videos, but Uber is pretty much good every day of the week except for Sundays most of the time. But the morning and afternoon rushes are the best time to drive. If you drive between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., you're not really going to see much demand, so you're just kind of wasting your time out there. Anthony Jones got a 2012 Accord. Good man. That's a good car. All right, guys. I'm wrapping this up. I have to go inside and get some food. Thank you for chatting. I'll show you my earnings really quick for Via. Bye, Melly. I'll talk to you later. All right, guys, that was for today for Via. I turned the app on at about 5:40. Uber B, I said don't email me if you want to talk to me about the Enclave. I did about 7 hours and 10 minutes on the app today. I did 127, so today was not a good day. All right, guys. Thank you guys for chatting again. All right, I'm getting that point where my brain is starting to get fried. I've worked out again today. So thank you guys for chatting. Like always, email is going to be in the description. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to join the Rideshare Revolution. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.